Well, the reason the admonishment hearing was requested is because Mr. Favela, he has failed to register for his class despite every month reminding him that he has to complete the class. He hasn't completed DWI repeat offender. He just submitted his certificate for the VIP, which he completed last week. And right now, one of the biggest problems that we're having is with his mobile device. He fails to test during his testing window. He does skip multiple windows, especially the morning. He'll test the night before, and then he doesn't test until 2 p.m. the following day. I had instructed him multiple times also to complete drug tests and alcohol tests, but he only does the drug tests. And that's something that I have discussed with him. He is behind also on his supervision fees for $245. I did request a financial assessment. However, he failed to provide any of the documentation. He said that he was okay. He didn't need to provide it. So at this point, Your Honor, we're asking the court to admonish Mr. Favela due to multiple skip tests. I did get a notification this morning from Lifesaver that he missed his service appointment. So he's not, any tests that he does, they're not going to be processed because his service date already passed.
Okay. And let's see, Mr. Favela, you've been on probation since September, right?
I think he's having trouble with his audio.
Can you hear me, Mr. Favela? Just give me a thumbs up or down. Yes, okay.
You're on mute, Mr. Favela. Can
Let's
you
see.
unmute yourself?
Unmute yourself.
Oh, I got it.
Mr.
sorry.
Favela, you've been on probation since September, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you must really love being on probation because all you're asking is for me to extend you. So you decide when you want to complete your probation. I'm giving you 30 days to get in compliance. If there is even one skip, then a motion to revoke with a KPS will be sent to me. I will sign it and I will put a $15,000 bond on it. So you decide what you want to do, okay? You're a grown man. I'm not your mother. So this is, consider this your only warning. So let's do a 30-day status hearing, Mel. Give me a date.
Like it in Zoom or in person, Judge?
Let's do in person in case we have to take them in. You decide. It's up to you.
I'll get it done.
At 9
Okay.
a.m. April 26th at 9 a.m.
Okay, April 26th at 9 a.m. And Ms. Rivera, do me a favor. If there's even one tiny little violation, let me know so that Mr. Hernandez can file his motion to revoke, okay? Because Mr. Favela's been on since September, so he can decide whether he wants to complete it or whether he wants to sit in the county jail. That's his decision. Okay, all righty. Thank you, Ms. Rivera. Thank you, Mr. Favela.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, thank you. Jake Lee, has your other client logged on?
Do I log off for you?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Sarah, is Isaiah there? No?
Sorry, I didn't realize I was on mute.
Okay.
Brian Livingston assured me that he would be relaying that he needed to get on. I just followed up with Brian again. I haven't heard if he's getting.
Okay, it's up to him. I mean, if he wants to pay $6,000, he's more than welcome to. I'm done chasing people around. Okay, so put Sarah back in the waiting. Is that all you have, Sarah?
Yes, yeah,
Okay.
those are my only ones.
Then, okay. Thank you, Sarah. Bye-bye.
Right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay, who's next, Mike?
Okay, Judge, so I have Darren Allen that's next year.
Okay, is Fernando Chacona?
No. I think-
Okay, give me attorneys. Who's next?
Who? One is Victor, no, that is.
Victor Serrano.
Yes, he's in the bottom.
Okay, then let's do Victor Serrano.
Just want to make sure, okay.
This is on Winley, Your Honor. I just spoke with you about it
Yes,
and I emailed him and he emailed back. He said that the defendant works out of town. He's in El Paso every 2 weeks. I was going to suggest to Mr. Serrano to just email it to him, have him print it out, sign it, scan it, and send it back to him. The motion to destroy weapon.
yes. Good morning. We are
morning,
here
Judge.
under 2019-0C05363, 2019-0C05370, as well as 2022-0C01749. And it's a UCW discharge as well as an interference. And what's the status on this case, Mr. Hernandez? What are we doing on these cases?
Yes, Your Honor. The felony prosecutor reached a deal with Mr. Serrano and his client for the state to submit dismissals on cause number ending in 1749 misdemeanor ending in 5370, and also misdemeanor ending in 5363 upon the submission of a signed motion to destroy in 5363, Your Honor. As has been represented to the court, Mr. Serrano emailed me last night the signed motion to destroy, but it only had Mr. Serrano's signature, not the defendant's signature. He emailed me this morning, just before the hearing, Your Honor, letting me know that his client does not reside in El Paso, apparently. He's in El Paso every 2 weeks, but he's going to try to get him to sign it. I conveyed to him that it is no good without the defendant's signature.
Mr. Serrano, does your client have a phone?
Your
Right.
Honor, I will do my best to get him to sign it today, the motion to destroy, and then I will, if that is the case, Your Honor, I will send it to Mr. Hernandez, and then I will also CC the court.
Okay, perfect. Now make sure that if he's got an Apple phone, he can scan,
he can sign it.
sign, do everything. So we don't need him in El Paso to do that. Okay, then
Yes,
just
Judge.
submit it today, please. Or
I'll do my
whenever
best,
he
Judge.
signs. Okay, all
Thank
righty.
you, Judge.
Thank you, Victor. Have a great
Thank
day.
you, Judge. Likewise, Judge.
Bye-bye.
May I be excused, Judge?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, which attorney's next?
Sergio Coronado. He's joining us right now.
Well, you've got Justin.
Oh, well, I think he came after. I mean, Sergio was.
I don't, oh, yeah, Sergio. Okay, do Sergio. Sergio, and then let me see who his client is. Samaripa. I don't think she's on. Okay, then do Sergio.
Right.
Good morning, Mr. Coronado.
Good morning, Judge.
Okay. Let's do this quickly because I know you're a busy man. Okay.
Yes, Judge.
We're here under cause number 2021-0C01983, as well as 2022-0C04200. State of Texas versus Amira Carvajal. And where are we on this? This is a status, and somebody was supposed to discuss DWI DRE experts.
Yes.
So what does that mean?
Well, Judge, they have a test for, obviously they can't do it alcohol. It's got to be based on drugs, and they did get a blood test result back, but we don't know anything, and they haven't provided us anything. They've recommended that we plead guilty to the DWI and dismiss family violence, but my understanding of the family violence, if we just got them a non-pros, that would suffice for that case. So at this point, I mean, I'm requesting either that they provide an expert on the results that says that he can testify to that, the amount, because the other way, they didn't have a drug recognition expert at the scene, so there's not going to be much that they can say about that. It's going to be very difficult for them to prove it unless they prove it just with the test results, Judge, the blood test results.
And then it's going to be up to that expert, whoever did the analysis, to, I guess, come in and say that that amount was enough to cause intoxication.
Yes,
Okay,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Your Honor, the state can also move forward on loss of physical and mental faculties.
True.
In addition to the intoxication as to the blood alcohol concentration of the drugs found in the defendant's system. So, Mr. Coronado, as far as the
hold on,
AFV,
hold on.
Sure.
Let me review the, let's make sure that that is a complete statement. First of all, you have to prove intoxication by the reason of the introduction of a controlled substance. That's what you need to prove. So you're right, you can do it by, I don't know, I mean, at the end of the day,
Yeah,
you still have to prove that she was intoxicated by a drug.
right.
yes, Your Honor, and there are reports showing that she tested positive for alprazolam, cocaine metabolite, THC, hydrocodone.
Okay. And then that's the only expert you're gonna have is your lab tech, right? You're not gonna get anybody else to come in and discuss the analysis?
Well, Your Honor, at this point, the state is saying that we will have such an expert to corroborate the report. But as far as any additional experts, I don't want to definitively say that the state is.
Well, I
willing
know,
to try.
but well, the thing is, you don't get to try by ambush. So I mean, at
Yes,
some
of
point, you
course.
have to reveal your expert. So as of now, your expert is, I'm trying to figure out, is it Hannah Gorgetti Lone? She's the person who tested it, I'm assuming. So, okay, bottom line, are we ready to go to trial?
No, Judge, I'm gonna want the court to appoint an expert for me.
Okay, then submit your motion.
Yes, Judge.
And that way we can hear it. And then we'll take it from there. How, let's do that through Zoom. How soon can you file it?
Judge, can you give me a few weeks? My staff, my
30
paralegals out
days.
in the hospital.
Let's,
Yeah,
let's do
yeah.
30 days because I don't know, that way you can find an expert because I don't know who does these things, to tell you the
Yeah.
truth. So, okay,
Me either, Judge.
Me either, so-
I'll have to find out. But the other idea I have is maybe we can do a pretrial diversion.
Well, Mr. Coronado, on the AFV, I don't believe I've received a non-pros. Have you submitted that or have you obtained that?
No, but we keep calling the complaining witness, and my understanding it's the daughter, and my understanding is she is going to sign it, but we don't have that in our file yet. I can certainly let's assume that we get that. Will you refer her to PTD?
I would have to take a look at the case, Mr. Coronado.
Okay.
I know that has not been the state's recommendation right now is 12 months of probation.
Yeah, and we're not going to do any worse than that. So we're not going to do any worse than probation. So
yeah, well, you know what? I
we're
mean,
at an
I don't think
impasse.
she's not eligible because of a previous conviction on the pretrial diversion. So
Right.
okay, all righty, so
Okay.
call your motion for an expert.
Yes,
And
Judge.
then we'll set it up within 30 days and then we'll take it from there. In the meantime, Miguel, start looking at all the evidence to make sure that everything's been uploaded and that way we can set it for a quick trial.
yes, Your Honor, will do.
Okay, all righty. Anything else?
That's it, Judge.
Okay, all righty. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. Y'all take care. Be safe.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, which other attorney do we have?
I'm gonna let Justin input.
Okay, Justin.
I'm gonna let Sanchez. Say it again.
Yes. Ah,
Oh, it isn't on?
no, done.
Oh.
Okay. Good morning, Mr. Underwood.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you?
Good in yourself?
Living the dream.
Okay, let's see. We're here on an occupational driver's license and it's 2023 DCV 0502 and ex parte Adrian Sanchez Valdez. And Mr. Underwood, go ahead.
Judge, this petitioner's driver's license was suspended as a result of a DWI second. The beginning date of the suspension is January 23rd of this year, and the ending date is the 21st of 25. She is employed by National Pecan Company and requires the use of a motor vehicle. It is an essential need. We've provided the court with evidence of the financial responsibility in accordance with Chapter 601. Petitioner's vehicles and all motor vehicles that petitioner drives must be equipped with a camera interlock. And so she needs this to work. It is an essential need that qualifies under the code for her to work back and forth from her for employment. And so we are asking the court to grant her all of the, I've included in the petition, obviously, Judge, all of the streets and roadways that she needs to use. And they all, obviously, they all are within the court's jurisdiction here in El Paso County. I've also included the time, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., which does not exceed the 12 hours that are permitted by law. And so, Judge, we're asking the court to grant her the occupational for purposes of her employment at National Pecan.
Okay, and that will be granted. Mel, what do we need? What's the additional step? Since it's a DWI second, and we are gonna have to impose.
I'll work on the order today and I'll send it to Justin.
Sure. And I believe, Ariadne, you're on a PR bond already, correct? We can't hear you, but you said yes, right?
Yes, can you hear me now? Sorry.
Yeah. Yes, no problem. The newest words in our English language is you're still on mute. Yes, my understanding is because of your PR bond, you already have some sort of interlock device that you are already complying with. And so, Judge, that I do believe that as a matter of law, obviously roll over to her occupational driver's license.
Okay, perfect. All righty. It'll be granted and then Mel will send you all the paperwork so that we can get signatures and everything and then we can get it filed.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
Okay, all righty.
We'll talk soon. I'll keep you posted.
Okay, all righty. Thank you, Ms. Sanchez. Thank you, Mr. Underwood. Bye-bye.
Yes,
Have a
ma'am,
great
Judge.
day.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Okay, who's next?
Judge, we have Louis Gutierrez.
Okay, Louis G.
Yeah.
Hola, Judge.
Hola, Mr. Louis Gutierrez. I saw your name somewhere. Where did I see it? Oh, here
Isaac
it is. On Isaac Diaz. Okay, an offer has been made. Where are we on this, gentlemen?
Miguel, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Just curious. I was going to try and do a expunction on the DWI, but I don't even know right now what the administration's new policy is, because the old administration was allowing you to expunge things well before the statute of limitations is run. This is a guy who had an assault. It was dismissed. I got appointed on the same day with a DWI. And so if I could, I'd like to expunge that thing, but I don't know if you, and you got new criteria for the DWIs for PTD. So a couple of loaded questions there, bro. Judge, I just need to find out more about the new administration's policies and if expunction is possible. But if I got this off his record, the assault, would it be eligible for PTD on the DWI?
No, sir, I don't believe so. It's, the eligibility for PTD, the requirements are much more strenuous than they were under the prior administration. We are not. So because even with the expunction, we're able to see that he has that prior conviction. So we would not be able to extend PTD on the DWI. As far as the actual expunction, that would be something I think you need to file a motion and then email Adan, which is the division chief for this court in the DA's office, and he takes a look at that. I don't believe I have the authority to green light the expunction.
No, that's
but
okay.
I can tell you he's not going to be PTD eligible.
And that's because of
That's because of the previous conviction.
Which conviction? I'm
The-
sorry. He has a-
Well, I'm sorry, the previous charge of the A of B, even even though it was dismissed, just because the record has to be clean. And this was something that was, this was a requirement of the previous administration as well. No charges on a defendant's record
Well,
for
yeah, but-
PPD eligibility.
Yeah,
Why don't we do this? Louis, why don't you talk to Adan
I will.
and see if that's even a possibility?
Right.
Not, then let's figure out what we're doing with that case.
If not, obviously I'm going to take the rec, Judge, and we're going to sign him up. I'm unclear. In fact, the guy wanted to hire me on the expunction and I told him to hold off because I didn't even know if I could do it or if it would even benefit him.
Yeah, let me see, Miguel, on Isaac Diaz, what kind of, has all the evidence been uploaded?
Yes, Your Honor, it has.
Okay,
Is it under a 1.5? I'm just curious. I don't have it right in front of me.
I'm pulling it right now.
Thank you.
It is, yeah, it's a B.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, let me just get those questions resolved with Adan, Your Honor. If I could get one more reset and then I'll be making a move and
Okay.
asking for plea papers or something.
okay, all righty,
Okay.
then, let's do 30 days, Zoom status.
Thank you, Judge.
And then, that way you can talk to Adan and see what he says. And then
Yes.
if not, we'll take care of the case.
Thank you, Judge. And I'll
Okay.
be plea papers back on Christopher Diaz in the near future. Okay.
Okay, all righty. Okay, thank you, Louis.
Thank you. Take care, Miguel.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yes, sir,
Okay.
likewise.
Who do we have?
Judge, I'm gonna let Samuel Chacon and Sandra Alice, the CEO.
Okay, perfect. Good morning, Mr. Chacon. Can you hear us? Okay, you're muted. Hold on. Okay, say something, Mr. Chacon.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Okay, and good morning, Miss Alanis. And we are here on a probation status hearing. Mr. Chacon, you pled guilty to the offense of DWI back on March 2nd of 2023. And Miss Alanis, what has been the issue?
The issue with Mr. Chacon, Mr. Judge, is basically that on March 13th, he drove one of my, I noticed that he had drove a brown Yukon. Told him already multiple times prior to him leaving the office to try to find a ride or have his girlfriend drive. But he said that his girlfriend doesn't know how to drive. And I asked him to call someone to come pick them up and he still insisted in driving. I did call him afterwards and I told him, asked him why he was driving and he denied it and then finally admitted to driving.
Okay, and let me ask, he can't drive because he doesn't have the ignition interlock?
Correct, Your Honor. Per the conditions of probation, it stated that he is not allowed to drive without an interlock. I tried to call him because I believe he got his device sometime last week, but I'm not sure with who, and I don't know if he got the interlock or the mobile device.
Okay, what device do you have, Mr. Chacon?
I have the portable device, ma'am. I have it right here with me, as a matter of fact.
Is it that yellow thing that I see? Oh, no, there it is.
Oh, no, this
Okay.
is my monitor. I work as an
Okay.
electrician in the oil
Oh.
field.
And let me, who's your provider
For the interlock,
for the portable? Yeah.
I got it on the Montana location.
Does that mean anything, Miss Alanis? I don't know who's on the Montana.
I would have to look at the referral, Your Honor.
Okay,
I think I have my papers right here, Your Honor. If you want, I could go ahead and look it over.
maybe look it over and see who, or you know what? Why don't we do this? When you have a chance, take a screenshot of it or something and send it to your PO.
Okay.
That way she can have records that you have this. And was that the only violation?
Yes, Your Honor. So far, that's it. He is already in TAP, so he's doing good with that. And then we're just pending his classes, of course, since he just got placed at the beginning.
Okay, so since that's already been remedied, he's got the portable and Mr. Chacon, when you have a chance, send a screenshot or scan it or do something and email it to your PO. Okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Anything else, Miss Alanis?
No, that's it, Your Honor, just to remind him not to drive no vehicle if he has no interlock, because he does have a valid driver's license. I checked yesterday, but he just doesn't have an interlock in the vehicle.
Why don't you have an interlock?
I don't have a car, Your Honor, and I'm never driving. So that's why I believe they gave me the portable one.
Okay, so you're telling me that you don't want to drive and that's why you're gonna get the portable.
I do want to drive in the future. It's just right now I don't have my own personal vehicle.
Okay.
And I don't drive the company truck. I'm just
Okay, then as long as we all know the rules, if you want to drive, you need the ignition interlock. Okay, with the portable, you can't drive. Okay, so you decide which one you want to do. If your license is valid, then you can drive. I mean, okay, so talk it over with your probation officer, but those are the rules. If you have a portable, no driving. If you want to drive, get the ignition interlock, okay?
okay, Your Honor.
Okay,
I
all righty.
understand.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Ms. Alanis. Thank you, Mr. Chacon.
Thank you guys for your time.
All right, bye-bye. Have a great day.
Do this thing.
Thank you, Your Honor. Bye.
Okay, let's see. Who's Noelia Sanchez? Who is she with?
I don't see her on.
Mel, who is Noelia Sanchez?
I have no idea.
Okay, can somebody start
Are
checking?
there attorneys that you need so that Jenny can call them?
Have you sent, has anybody sent her a chat as to who are you?